Every man dreams of conquering something, an empire, a mountain, a fortune, a reputation. But very few realize the hardest thing to conquer is themselves. And until that battle is won, no other victory matters. A young man believed his enemies lived outside him. He blamed circumstances. He blamed bad luck. He blamed other people. He blamed the world. And for years, nothing changed. Because the real enemy was hiding in a place he never looked, inside his own mind. For years, he thought strength meant controlling the world, controlling outcomes, controlling people, controlling circumstances. But every attempt ended the same way: frustration, disappointment, anger, because the world refused to obey him. The weather changed, people betrayed him, plans collapsed, opportunities disappeared, and reality reminded him that control was an illusion. The more he fought reality, the more he suffered. Then one day, standing alone beneath a storm-dark sky, he realized something. The battle was never outside. It never had been. The battlefield was within. His impatience, his ego, his anger, his fear, his desire for approval. Those were the true enemies, and unlike the world, those enemies could be conquered. Then life became harder, not easier, harder, because growth attracts resistance. The moment a man decides to change, the world begins testing him. His discipline is tested, his patience is tested, his courage is tested, his character is tested. And many turn back, many return to comfort, many return to excuses, many return to weakness, because the path of mastery is lonely, it is silent, it is invisible. Most people will never understand it. There were mornings when he wanted to quit. There were nights when doubt filled his mind, moments when failure seemed certain, moments when fear felt overwhelming, moments when surrender seemed easier. But every time, he remembered something. A weak man obeys his emotions. A stoic observes them. A weak man becomes controlled by fear. A stoic walks through fear. A weak man waits for motivation. A stoic acts regardless. Every morning, the battle began again. Not against an army, but against himself. The voice that demanded comfort. The voice that feared effort. The voice that wanted excuses. The voice that whispered, "Tomorrow. Tomorrow I will start. Tomorrow I will change. Tomorrow I will become disciplined. Tomorrow I will become stronger." But tomorrow never arrives. Because when tomorrow comes, it becomes today. And once again, the weak mind searches for another excuse. The Stoics understood this. A man's destiny is built by what he does today. Not next week, not next year, today. Meanwhile, they neglect the one battlefield that matters, their own character. Marcus Aurelius ruled the known world, yet every day, he reminded himself to rule his mind first. Slowly, the man changed, not in ways the world could see, but inside, everything was changing. Years passed. The transformation continued, slow, painfully slow, almost invisible, like a mountain being shaped by centuries of storms, like a statue carved one strike at a time, like a star forming in darkness. The changes were small, but they never stopped. The anger that once controlled him lost its power. The fear that once paralyzed him lost its grip. The opinions that once haunted him became meaningless. And for the first time, he experienced something rare: inner freedom. The freedom no ruler can give. But strength is not the end of the journey. In many ways, it is only the beginning. Because the moment a man gains control over himself, life presents a new challenge. Can he keep it? Can he remain disciplined when success arrives? Can he remain humble when power arrives? Can he remain calm when chaos returns? Many men can become strong. Few can remain strong, because the world has a way of testing every lesson it teaches. Just when he thought he had conquered fear, fear returned. Just when he had mastered patience, frustration returned. Just when he thought he had defeated weakness, comfort returned. And comfort was more dangerous than suffering, because suffering announces itself. Comfort disguises itself as a reward for hard work. But if a man is not careful, comfort slowly becomes a prison. The prison feels warm, the prison feels safe, which is exactly why so many never escape. The Stoics warned about this, not because comfort is evil, but because comfort makes people forget their purpose, forget their mortality, forget how quickly life disappears. And the man understood something. Every day he was either growing stronger or becoming weaker. There was no middle ground. There was no standing still. The universe itself never stands still. Stars are moving, galaxies are moving, time is moving, life is moving. And every second, a decision is being made, whether consciously or unconsciously, whether intentionally or accidentally. A man is becoming something. The question is what? Then one day, he faced a storm that would have destroyed the man he used to be. Loss arrived, pain arrived, failure arrived, chaos arrived. Yet something incredible happened. He remained standing. Not because life became easier, but because he became stronger. That is the secret most people never learn. The goal is not to control the storm. The goal is to become the man who can walk through it. The goal is not to remove suffering. The goal is to become larger than suffering. The goal is not to eliminate fear. The goal is to act despite fear. Eventually, the man understood. The battle had never been against the world. The world was only the training ground. The real battle was always within. And because he conquered himself, the world could no longer conquer him. The world attacked him. People doubted him. Life tested him. Storms surrounded him. But something had changed. Because the man who masters himself cannot be controlled by fear, cannot be controlled by anger, cannot be controlled by chaos, and that makes him dangerous. The strongest men were never the richest, never the loudest. They were the men who conquered themselves. Because once a man controls his mind, very little in this world can stop him. He who masters himself needs to fear nothing else. The battle is internal. The victory is eternal. This is your transformation. He who masters himself needs to fear nothing else. Take the view from above. Look down at the world and see how small your troubles are. See the rise and fall of empires as mere flickers in the dark. In the vastness of the cosmos, your ego has no place. Only your character remains. Remember that you are mortal, memento mori. This is not a reason for sadness, but a reason for urgency. You do not have forever to master yourself. You only have now. Every second you spend in comfort is a second stolen from your potential. The path is long, the battle is constant, but the victory is yours to take. Master your mind, and you master the universe. This is the end of the beginning. Go forth and become unstoppable.